And welcome to Nancy's Neighborhood, and it's good to be back with y'all. I guess you realize I took a week off, Thanksgiving week, and there wasn't a reason to do it except that I just said I want to be off, so I just took the week off. But we've got a lot of exciting things that are happening in Cleveland, Bradley County, and even some out-of-town things that are happening, so I want to be sure and let you all know about them. Now, the Santa's Hiwassee Holiday Train Excursion, December 3rd, 10th, and 17th, is happening. Now you need to make a call and get tickets, but I'm going to have Gerald Hodge on with me Wednesday for the show, and he's going to tell you how to get tickets, and hopefully there will still be some seats left for the 3rd, 10th, and the 17th. Should be a really fun excursion. And then Adam Roos is going to be on the next show with me to tell y'all how to book the lodge at Johnston Woods for your Christmas parties. But right now, if you want to make a call about that, you can call Berta at 476-5586 and see what's still available for the holiday season. Great place, kind of out in the country, but about 5 minutes from downtown Cleveland. Great, great, great place to have an event. Now we got a big weekend this time in Cleveland coming up. Friday the 2nd is the lighting of the tree, the big tree at the post office, and Mr. and Mrs. Claus will be there, and both mayors, Mayor Tom and Mayor Gary, will be there, and we'll light that big tree, and then we will have the reverse caroling. Now that's going to happen at the old post office, and then the reverse caroling, you will follow the little bell ringer, and she will take you around to the reverse caroling. Before you leave there, you'll listen to the First Baptist Church choir sing, and then you will go to Broad Street, UMC, you'll go to St. Luke's, the First Presbyterian, the Lee Carolers will be on the steps at Pangle Hall, you'll go to First Cumberland Presbyterian, South Cleveland Church of God will be at the Courthouse Plaza, and then Tennessee Christian Preparatory Elementary Choir will be near the bandstand, and there'll be free carriage rides around the Courthouse Square until 8 p.m. So this is reverse caroling. Instead of the carolers coming to you, you're going to go to the carolers. And this has been a wonderful event for several years, folks, and everybody really enjoys it. And I'm in one of those choirs, so I have no idea how many of you there are out there, but there's always a bunch of you that come around the corner from the post office, because I'm there at Broad Street. So then from 6:15 till 8 o'clock, Santa will be at the bandstand down on the Courthouse Plaza. So you can bring your camera, parents, if you want a really cute picture of your child with Santa. Now, that's Friday, December 2nd. Now, December 3rd, we're going to have there's several things going on, but we're going to have our lighted Christmas parade, and it starts at 6 o'clock, and it's the Main Street Cleveland annual Christmas parade, and we're going to leave from Bradley High School parking lot, and we're going to travel north on South Lee Highway to 3rd Street, north on Ocoee Street, around the monuments, south on Broad Street, right on Inman Street, south on Keith Street, and back to Bradley. That usually takes 2 or 3 hours, folks. So I'm telling you where these places are so that you can go ahead and decide where you want to camp out to watch the parade. Now, people do throw candy off the floats. They're not supposed to, because we don't want anybody to get hurt. But you might want to be sure you're on the front row so your child doesn't have to run so far to get that candy that they're not supposed to be throwing off the float, okay? Now, there's some other things going on the 3rd. Casa, Monroe County is going to have Santa breakfast and the Festival of Trees at the Sequoia High School. That's on Highway 411, just north of Madisonville. The breakfast is from 8:30 till 11, and children under 3 eat free. And the Festival of the Trees, say that 5 times real fast, Festival of the Trees will be from 11 to 5, and there's going to be a lot of Christmas items that you can purchase there. And then also on the 3rd, they're going to have movie party at the Gym Theater in Etowah. They're going to show the Polar Express, and it'll be from 1 to 4, and it suggests the children wear pajamas for an afternoon of fun, and that includes cookies, popcorn, hot chocolate, crafts, and activities, and the full-length showing of the movie Polar Express, which starred Tom Hanks. So that should be a very fun day. So you can start out with Santa at Sequoia High School at 8:30 in the morning, and then you can go to Etowah, and then you can come to our Christmas parade. So that should take a full day for you Saturday. Then December the 4th, and I've got Vince Hall on with us today. He's going to tell us more about this. I'll just briefly tell you that Christmas Open House and the Artist Showcase will be at the museum He'll give you the time and tell you everything about it. Wonderful event. I'm looking forward to being there. And then also on Sunday, December 4th, is the Classic Christmas Concert in the Conn Center of Lee University. This is a free concert, but you have to have a ticket because you can only get so many people in that auditorium, although it's a big auditorium. So call 614-8240 for ticket information. Choral Union's going to sing, the Lee Chorale, Handbell Choir, the Symphony Orchestra, the Brass Choir, the Small Jazz Ensemble, and the Chattanooga Girls Choir is going to sing. And so that's always a wonderful time. So that starts at 3 o'clock. So Vince is going to tell you some times at the museum. So you can probably go to the museum and leave the museum and go to the Classic Christmas Concert. Go to the concert and then come to the museum. Again, Vince is going to tell you about that. Now, on December the 6th, the Cleveland Fire Department is planning a career showcase at the main station at 555 South Ocoee Street from 6 to 7:30 that evening. And you get a chance to see what the requirements are for being a fireman. And they're also going to show you some hazmat material, and they're going to show you some examples of rescue, and should be very, very interesting. So any of you folks that are interested in being a fireman, you need to go on December the 6th from 6 to 7:30. And then spring registration at Cleveland State has started, and it'll run through January the 17th. So for more information, 478-6213. So that's a lot that's going on. One more thing, and my son told me if I made him go to one more of these, and he's too old now for me to make him do anything. Every Christmas we went to see the Nutcracker. Every Christmas. I think he probably could have danced a part in it because he had seen so many of them. But it will be at the Dixon Center at Lee University on December the 9th, and they're going to have school shows. So teachers, if you're interested, there's a 9 o'clock and a 10:30 that day for schools, and then there's a 6 o'clock for the public. And then on December 10th, they'll have a noon performance and a 6 p.m. performance. And tickets can be purchased at the Tennessee Youth Ballet from 4:30 to 6:30 Monday through Friday, or at the door at any of these performances. But you might want to check 476-3030, 476-3030. The Nutcracker is a classic Christmas ballet that if you've never seen it, you need to see it. And if you've seen it as many times as I have, you're probably not going this year, but that's okay. I just wanted to let you all know that it's going to be happening, and it's the Tennessee Youth Ballet that's going to be putting it on. And folks, I'm going to take a little break now and bring my first guest on, who's an author, and he's going to talk about this book called Magi. And I'm excited about this because I have read this book, and it's really, really interesting. And I have a lot of questions to ask him. So Daniel Gilbert will be on with us in just a few minutes, so don't go away. Watch these commercials, and be sure you support our sponsors. We'll be right back.